I personally think that chronically online people are being brainwashed by so much negativity on the internet, it's actually kind of insane. Because you see, negativity is pushed infinitely more than positivity between the breakup Reddit stories, those weird speed button dating games, the dumb women, dumb men. It's bound to fuck up your mindset at one point or another. Mainly, it's affecting relationships between modern dating, between women and men, more than anything. If you go online with zero knowledge of a world, if you were a woman, you would think every guy is some pervy dude looking through your window trying to get a quick fuck out of you. And if you're a man, you would think every woman is some self-entitled woman that's into astrology. It's funny because these types of people are on two sides of the same coin. It's so fucking delusional. Both of them hate each other for illogical reasons, but they will never know because one, they won't talk to each other at all, or two, they can't talk to each other because of how brain dead they are. For an obvious example of a poisonous thing to male relationships is Sneeko. I'm sure most of you have heard of him. I don't need to beat a dead horse at this point. I won't go into depth on why his takes on women are weird. Just do simple research and you'll find him.
Guy's a good. He's just like he's a guy in a monogamous relationship. I didn't call her mid. I didn't call her five. I didn't call her ugly. I didn't say any of that. He took really offense to that. I just put the picture up on the screen. I said, look, this is the relationship that he's in. Of course, he can't comprehend that you could have multiple bitches.
Also, I think the Fresh and Fit podcast is kind of weird to an extent. I don't agree with everything they say, and I don't disagree with everything they say as well. I'm kind of like in the middle, I guess.
The only difference between me and a more regular guy is I could be more honest about my intentions because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of guys think the way we do. All right, like some guys go out. Yeah, listen. Yeah, if you ask any guy, yo, do you want 5 girls or 1 girl? They're gonna say 5 girls.
Because, I believe that a man and a woman is supposed to be for each other, unlike his video there saying that, it's okay, for men to go fuck around and still love the same woman. And I personally don't think that that's the case, but it's subjective things and they're trying to call it an objective fact, which isn't really how it works. And another thing I think could be bad is the speed dating game, because if you see a trend in those dating games, you'll see that the women are usually shallow, right? If it's just me, then hey, that's just me. But I see a trend where the women are usually shallow and the men are usually the good guys. So I don't know if they're pushing some sort of narrative. I kind of think because it's hard to have a genuine connection with someone when there's a camera there and thousands of people are watching you and thousands of people are going to see, you're going to act a little different. Now on the other side of toxic things, actually to women, is a TikTok account named Drew Afuelo, whatever the fuck you want to say. Her entire account is basically dedicating to shitting on men and stirring the pot between the chronically online Twitter women that haven't been in a relationship or pick shitty men to be in relationships with.
They say like, oh, men are meant to protect from what? Protect from what? Other men?
Yeah.
Turns out you're the root of all evil.
I'm not saying her experience of men is invalid to herself. She's entitled to have her own experiences and her own opinions. But when you go online and state it as an objective fact that men ain't shit is actually kind of crazy.
Heck, men's rights activist.
Men's rights to go to war and die.
This is basically like Saitama versus Goku. At this point, both sides are just going to butt heads and neither of them are going to concede. Now, to say that people I mentioned are chronically online, I'm not saying that, right? I'm not saying that they are chronically online and never get outside the house, but they cater to that audience. And it would be so easy for me to put on a red pill persona and go rant online on how women ain't shit and you should get your bag and just fuck these hoes. It would be so easy. I could just do it in like an hour. The best thing, honestly, we could do for these people is to go outside and interact with actual humans because they need actual social skills. For a single person looking for a relationship right now, you'll find it. You just got to filter out all the fucking idiots and find that one for you. But yeah, that's basically all I want to say. We out this bitch, you know what I mean?